Hi there. In this video, I will show you very quickly how to modify Astra themes. Show the way we will do it. Just click on the site settings, I believe. Okay, to change the Astra theme color and everything, you have to come to the page, live page. Once you are here, you can click on customize. And you will be in the Astra theme gallery, and I will try to be brief and try to go through every one of these. So if you go to global, you find the global colors, container, typography. In the typography, we can actually change the font. So the font I like is Poppins is good. Let's use Poppins. And for heading, we could use Lato. Lato is also good. It looks better to me. I mean, it's subjective again, but these two fonts are widely used and quite famous. Okay, and there is a, good practice to use those fonts as well, because there is a possibility that someone already have downloaded, so it is being used from the cache, and your site is going to boost. Very small technique, but it really works. Now here in the container section, you can actually change the site container, how it looks like. Currently it is using the full width. I could change it to this. Let's just keep into the max first. See how it looks like. And padded like this. This one is fluid. Also, we have the container section, how the container is going to be narrow. That means, let's just take this out, then you'll understand. If you take the full width, less changes that we can see. So I don't see any difference between the fluid and full width. So that was like the original how it was. I kept it as it is. Let's say if it broke something, probably it didn't load the custom CSS for some reason. Not sure. The buttons. Let's say the buttons looks like this square shape. We could just make those this one, publish. Okay. What about the secondary button? Not sure what kind of button that is. It's not getting the effect. Not getting the effect somehow, but we can actually change the coloring, how it looks like from here. Okay, and we have to do the trial and error and see whichever is working. Accessibility, these are, no need to change at this moment. Now the breadcrumb is the menu, how it shows up, like SEO under something. Okay. Sidebar is if we're working with the page and if we want to have a sidebar. Currently there is a sidebar, but we don't see the sidebar because it was probably during the design, and we are using actually this one. And using this one, so save it. So these are really helpful when you have the blog pages, and we could customize the header and footer as well. So header, if you see, like first one is the title and logo. If you click on it, you can actually upload new logo, and you can make things bigger, smaller, whatever way that you like. It's 182. You can do it. Also, you could give the title and things that we have inline. It would be inline. You could also hide it. The tagline is invisible, so you can just put it. See, the tagline is not getting visible somehow. The tagline should be visible. So here we can see the primary menu, and that appears in the appearance in the backend side. So if we go to the backend side, so this is the pages. If you go to the appearance, and here we will have the menu. So in the menu, you see this is the primary menu actually. We have added the SEO and the content that we have. Now this is considered to be the primary menu, you can see. So that's what is actually showing. We can click on it, and if we have multiple menus, we can actually change this. So it is using this menu, primary menu, as this menu. The menu that we have here, it's named as menu. We could also name it as primary menu. So you could also create more menus. You can just search for WordPress how to create menus. You can even create mega menu, and even this one is a mega menu I have created very simply using Astra. The better search would be how to create mega menu using Astra. Okay. So this is the menu part. So header, we were in the header. We could also, so 3 layers we have. If we like, we could also use other stuff, even the full HTML, search, whatever that we like. Even we can go to the widget and select a widget that we like. Got it. Come up here, and we could say whatever widget that we're looking for. It could be a heading, it could be a button. I'm not sure if we have the button here. Let me try. Yeah, buttons are there. Call to an action as well. We could say like read more or something like this. See, I mean, this is just a whole layer of a new page. We could give some attention to the reader, things like that. Oh, this appears, the tagline. It takes some time to appear, I believe. Okay. Now, I don't want to use it. It's just for the example. Okay. And let's just fix this. And we'll go to the site and logo and make the site tagline invisible. But what we will do is click on this element. Click on this element, and the tagline and things are there. Cannot modify it. That's really bad. We could have added the custom attributes that is missing in Astra. That's bad. Even we have the pro here. So that's kind of like a crash course on the header side. Then for blog post, if we are writing blog post, we can modify the blog post section here. So primarily I wanted to modify the fonts, so that's why I just came up here and tried to modify this. We also saw like the footer. We could also modify the footer. You can see like it says copyright only. We could come up here. We could also, move here to our side as well. And also we should modify these parts as well. But we cannot modify from the Astra theme, the customize section. We have to do it outside of the content. And what else? So similarly, we could just drag and drop. We could plus use social icons if we like. The social icon, we could just go there and add our icons, and this will appear. You can see. We could also make these shorter, visible less. In the design section, we could just change the icon size, icon spacing, background, and so on. Now, how it appears, it is taking 2 columns. So let's put 1, put inline, things are in line. And the height, let's just reduce the height. Somehow it is not working. So I'm not really that much of an expert, but you can just do some trial and error to figure this out, why it is taking so this is the one, it is taking more spaces. So let's see if it fixes this stuff. Usually this should fix the height issue, but somehow it isn't. Five does not work. Some issues here and there. That's absolutely fine for our case, and I'll remove it. So you can just search for the footer and update the footer if you like. You can test this out, but if not required, just keep it as it is. So we refresh it and we see a different font now, and the font, it should be the Poppins and Leto. It's a Space Creek again, not sure why. Space Creek again. Where it is coming from? It is coming from Astra. So let's again go there and fix the font. And we customize this, probably homepage settings. Okay, it is actually inside the global and then typography. Here we could also modify the each one. So that is actually Space Creek. We could also modify this to Leto. Also, this ones we could modify this to Poppins. These are close enough fonts. There's Poppins. So these are like, each one is given manually if they didn't. So first one should have applied to the other ones. Poppins, and that's it. Let's publish. It looks a little bit better to me again. Okay, it's done. Now let's refresh. Okay, it looks better to me. Okay, so let's complete the video.